Okay, so we're just gonna do GC with MKB, because, oh my lord, I feel like GC is kind of easy, so if you just want the badge, just play MKB and it's all good. Especially like the first few games, you kind of can't lose. All the players are just awful. So, just go for some bats, gonna Fire Spirit, no Baby Dragon, no Log for the Spear Goblins. Just go for Barbs. That is quite nice, still got a bat going on. Let's go for a bit of a GG. Mini pack, I mean, I feel like I just need to speedrun a 3-crown these people. Otherwise it's a waste of everyone's time, so let's just hurry this up. You can only Fire Spirit one. Oh, it's got, wait, what was that? Just like, that was ridiculous. Because if all the games take 3 minutes, it's still going to be 36 minutes to win. So long. That's okay. You know, if you just want to win, just do this. Pretty much every single game, at any point in the game, just MK Well, they can't do anything. When you have Zap as well, there's so few combos where they can make a profit off of that. It's basically always the play. So you just do it, you win. That's how you play the game on easy mode. Or MK Prince, but we've seen quite a lot of that. So yeah, actually, yeah. Whenever the next video, that'll probably be the GT. Now I have 2 accounts, maybe I'll do it on both, who knows. Maybe I'll do a ladder push with the new ladder as well. Just seeing which MK deck works. Still have no idea how the ladder system works. So I should probably have a look at that. But I also don't really care, so I'm not going to have a look. But we shall see. Yeah. Never split stuff at the back. I always see people doing it. It's never a good play. So rarely. Just play your stuff in one lane, otherwise it becomes kind of useless. As I'm sure you know, I wanted to MK there, but we couldn't. So we just died, and then we had no counter push. At least now we have a little bit of something. Do a little bit of this, and he actually has to defend. Yeah, 6 on defense, beautiful. Quite delightful. See what he goes for. Feels like Giant Graveyard, because most of the idiots that play Giant were playing that sort of trash. Or it's just a classic, I put random cards in a deck and play GC because I have gems. Which is fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, just tower trade. That would be delightful. Yeah, good. Okay, we'll just tower trade her. Which is perfectly fine. I'll go Gob Gang, then he goes Arrows, then I go Bats, and probably go Scummy here or Inferno. Yeah, the Arrows, or we go Scummy. And there's this tower. Yeah, another interesting player. Yeah. I mean, like, if you're losing to these sort of people in GT or GC, that there's no hope for you. So you might as well just give up. Because, I mean, look, this guy's just playing cards. So he's basically what I do, but less good. And if you're less good than me, just give up, because I'm not good at this game. And, I mean, it's quite nice just watching all the gobbos go, I guess. I find it quite relaxing just watching them throw the spears while I sit here and do nothing. I guess maybe that's how Golem players feel, right? They just play Golem Night Witch and the game plays itself. I don't know. Honestly, you can always go for 5 to start off, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, Packer Bridge spam, actually maybe I should try, because I feel like that's a lot of, like, mid MKB players always struggle with this one. So yeah, you can MK kind of whenever you want. It won't really make a difference. I'll go bats because if he zaps, he can't afford to defend. And if he doesn't, probably still, yeah. Let's go about 0 because either he defends the MK or I take his tower and then he goes E-Wiz and we're up this much damage. So that's nice because I can just go big ones. I mean, normally much better P.E.K.K.A players won't go for the tower trade early because it's not really beneficial for anyone, I guess. It just doesn't really help anyone. I mean, you have Infinity, which controls, but they have Marcher as well, so yeah, I feel like nobody wants the tower trade. You just both want to be able to play both lanes, because that way the better player will win. Which, against these players, tends to be me, I guess. Oh, that is just painful watching them die. One hit. Wow, worth it. Okay, MK timings. Play it to the side, right? Just before it hits the tower. Okay, I messed up. But you see what I mean, the Marcher won't hit the tower. That was actually one of the worst MKs I've ever seen. That was horrific. Yeah, that is fine. That was actually almost on my tower. How dare they do that? And this gob gun is all good, relax. You'll win these. You can just mine it into it, right? Minus that, get a bit of tower damage, March is dead. They will try and protect it normally, but it still won't matter as long as you get one hit. All you honestly is if you just get the zap. MK on it. What is that? Because if I play that up there, I can just wait. Yeah. I mean, we do win. I'm not going to say we played well, because we did not, but he was just bad. I mean, I guess I might as well show this, because maybe you want to see me beating bad people and just not really trying and not playing well and still winning. Maybe that helps someone, I don't know. And that way you get the complete GC. I mean, if I'm playing MKB, it really should be 12-0, unless I'm bad. Which, yeah. Well, it should be 12-0, despite me being bad. And how does it take so long to find a game when I'm at 3 wins? I basically haven't won any. But, you know, play smarter, not harder. Don't try, just win. Trying is losing, as I like to say. So never split your stuff here or here. Just play it on... Oh my god. Okay, that was ironic. But just play it on one lane. Play it on one lane. Because if you split it... Oh, same deck. Same deck. You gotta learn. He has to E-Wiz that. We go MK into the opposite. We win. Unless he has minions. Or unless he attacks. That's fine. Yeah, I don't really care if that does damage. You know what? Normally I'd try to ban it at bridge and the bans would have killed it and that would have been nice. Instead it was just completely useless. Yeah, I mean we should certainly win. Split Spear Goblins for the ghost. Okay, he chooses to zap. That was actually a really bad zap because he doesn't have enough to defend both, so he's gonna have to pick. He might have enough for E-Wiz, but still takes Spear Goblins. Yeah, that's as long as you're forcing him to spend on defense. Like you don't really need to defend any. I feel like defense is optional. Just don't defend. Like sometimes you're not in the mood. Just don't bother. Don't bother defending. I'm gonna do this, right? He's gonna ban it, and I'm just gonna give him my tower. Or he's gonna defend. There you go. You know, I like him defending because it means I don't have to. Nice. And yeah, get a bit of damage there. Not much, but a little bit. Force out the zap. Let's go for spear goblins. Ghost, fine. Can set up the same push. Actually, I'm gonna do this, right? Because that should tank for the other tower. And then the gob gang. Yeah, my brain power is immense sometimes. Oh, my brain power is slightly significant on occasion. You know what, we can still defend this. Then he marches, right, to take my tower, and then we take his tower. There you go. A bit of brain power for you. Just a little. And then just to make sure we don't take too much. For the bandit charge. Plus that. Nice. We actually used our brain. But it was quite strenuous. I haven't had to do that in ages. Come to think, I haven't played MK bit in a while. I'm doing a lot of MK Prince decks, which I enjoy, don't get me wrong. But I'm becoming much worse as a result. So zap that. Yeah. He was dead. Outcycle to another Scobo. Another miner. He still has to defend the Inferno, and that is game. Nice. We did something smart. That little miner placement. You can also play it on the inside of the tower. Just a useful thing. Comes in handy maybe once every 50 games, but it's useful nonetheless. These little things, you know, that make you better. Now you can also play it there, and it still gets hit by that tower. Ewood's first play, right? Yeah, it's another one of, these sort of players. Fine, we'll defend a little. Yeah, we win. To be honest, half of that are games. I know if I do MK Prince or MK NFT, I'll just win. Which is nice. Because he has no E-words, he can't defend it. Yeah, he can kite its same lane if he wants. Actually, he might defend. Get E-words. And then... yeah. Well, that was fun. Fun times. And then also, whenever you take the tower, and you've still got a lot of stuff they have to defend, Scobo the middle, you may be down elixir, but you're going to get so much damage on the opposite tower, it's basically always worth it. I mean, look at that. I do it on ladder all the time. Like, you're putting yourself down elixir knowingly, because you've just gone for defense, offense, maybe taking it, and then taking the tower, maybe they took yours. You go for that Scobo, you might be down a bit, but you've got like 1,000 damage, and that's have a good spell response. Always worth it. It's just something to think about. Like, don't relax just because you just took a tower. You can keep applying pressure. In the right places, I guess. Just keep pushing till it hurts. Like, if you're poisoned by a platypus, you know? You know, platypus, they lay eggs. I found that out. So exciting. That is like the highlight of my week. Finding out platypus lay eggs. You know, I'm not going to defend. Okay, you know what? This is probably not the best example of how to play the game. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm just speedrunning the first few players. So don't assume I'm trying to play the best possible. I know these are not good plays. Even worse than my usual. It's just to make it faster for you all. Because no one wants to play the first 6. If there was just a skip button, that would be delightful. If I could just skip to 8 wins. And then do 4 games for a video. not lose, that'll be perfect. But I do have to play all these first ones. Okay, we're at 6, we're getting there. We're getting there. Speeding through them now. At least we'll play like David, you know. That is the sort of account that if it didn't have a clan, it could just be a bot. Yeah, I mean, what is that? Looks so weird not having all my gold stuff. This peasant account feels so poor. You know what, if it's recruits... Delightful. Delightful. Beautiful. That is quite sublime. Everything that yeah, I love the bridge. My favourite place to play cards. Zappies as well, right. Because they've got E-Spirit, Fireball, whatever the other thing's called, the little bar barrel. I actually hate that card. I don't like playing it. I don't like playing against it, I know. I like playing spells I can just put on the tower. Because I know I have a guaranteed damage when I need it. I never want to lose a game on 50 because I didn't play a spell or whatever. So I always play a small spell. My one thing with pretty much any decks, or sometimes if I'm trying to play like a decent deck, I'll seed my request and I'll play like a Fireball by itself. It's not ideal but acceptable. But if I have a preference, I'll always play a Zap yeah, I mean Zap's definitely the best spell in my opinion. Because it actually wins games. Okay, maybe Rocket does that too. But Zap does that more so. Do we force out a Bar Barrel? No, I feel like that's not necessary. You know what, let's do it anyway. Maybe Bar Barrels, that stuff. Or recruits at bridge, right? Now, what I need to do, quite significantly, is cycle things. Okay, he played that in the wrong lane. So actually, that is quite beautiful. Yeah. Had he played pigs in the same lane, to be honest, at that point I would have had MK back, because I was just playing cards to cycle to it. But it was fine nonetheless. Force out an E-Spirit or Fireball. Oh, I used Bar Barrel. Plus E-Spirit. Okay, because Fireball I know for a fact could not hit the Scobo and all those thingies. Yep. Let's just get Zap. Beautiful. I mean, that's how you beat a hard counter. He was just bad, to be honest. I didn't even do anything particularly great. I just cycled to my MK, played stuff at bridge, used the spells wrong, and that was it. You know what it is? I feel like when I'm not playing on my main account, I just play so much worse. Maybe it's a mindset thing, I don't know. I have the mid-ladder mindset on my mid-ladder account that I have not used in years. Okay, bit of RG. Actually, I don't trust, ever since they made this stupid Goblin Gang, it always starts having like a spasm around the Royal Ghost. And then it just misses, so I'm not having it. Like the Ghost manages to splash the tower on half my Gold Gang. So no, I don't trust playing it next to it. No Hunter, no E-Spirit, so I was going to go in Bats Minor. But then he did that. Right then. Okay, we'll do this. Hopefully goes for logs, skellies, okay. Decent damage, plus that thing, E-Spirit. So we have bats again. We know he has log, but it doesn't matter. We're just going for the bat chip. I could have gone Goblin Gang and cycle back to minor, but I feel like the hunter would have got a lot of value then. Yeah, he misses the log. Yeah. Nice and easy, I guess. I'm just going to set up an Inferno. If he goes for Ghost plus RG, we have it. Goes for Ghost, we have it. Just RG, we have it. Honestly, I'm going to do this as well. or force out a ghost, and he might not have enough to ghost plus, or we predict the hunter on purpose, because we definitely did that on purpose. The skill is seeping from my body, like a leakage. I'm leaking skill rather than elixir. You see the same thing, right? We just go for that scobo. And yeah, that scobo in the middle. A nifty little trick. And then you can also go for Spiegelmans after if you know they don't have a log or something. Okay, let's have a look. Again, Goblet Gang, same lane. Please don't split them, it's never a good play. Okay, just use Zap so we can go for Bats Minor. Can Minor here because it's not going to NATO it. So probably plap the execution or something. Yeah, so they NATOs it that way instead. And it's probably Loon Cycle. So this is an excellent play when he doesn't have XC or Zap or NATO actually. He might struggle to defend. Oh no. Just kidding, he has... Oh my. Actually missed the tower, but... Wow, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be delightful. Watch it be NATO Zap, Executioner E-Giant. Wouldn't that be spicy? Okay then. Because he was as well, I just give up. Not in the game, but just in general. Because I really should be beating any MK players, to be honest. Yeah, especially knowing that was good predict on the XC, so we're going to get a lot of damage. Poison, I mean, and I did enjoy how the Gold Gang pushed the Skellies out of that poison range. That was really well played by myself. Using the mass, I definitely know what happened there. And once again we can do this, we'll probably go for NATO Zap, in which case we can also that brought the Golden Knight to that lane. They had to go NATO, we went for the Scobo knowing that if he zaps before, he won't have anything for it. He misses the zap, okay. Maybe even a Loon or Graveyard or something, or not. Just gonna play that in the middle. Okay, Ram Rider. And then I don't know what that was. I'm confused. I'm significantly confused by everything I just saw. But that's okay, you know. Maybe these players are just so good they confuse me. Yeah, I don't want to defend, just let me take your tower. Like, he's not gonna win. I'm basically just crown farming at this point. Whatever. I mean, it's just making it slow. It's gonna be a slow and painful death. You know what? I'm now going to 3-crown him. Because he made me wait, so I'm gonna make it painful for him. Trolling your opponents is more important than winning. I hope that is one thing I've taught you. Don't win, just troll. Oh, well, that was easy. There you go. If you need your pass rail, don't 2-crown them, just 3-crown them. Easy. I'm hoping I just get to play some decent players now, because it's been a bit easy. Okay, I have not been given decent players yet. Not yet. Maybe at 12 wins, who knows. Yeah, that Tombstone placement was a bit low, so the Spiegelman's on tower. Scobo back, right? It won't get pulled by the tombstone. I'll get some more elixir by the time he chooses to respond. And then he does that, so I can just inferno it back. I did leak a bit, so a small error. But simultaneously, I didn't really want to play anything. So I guess an error, not an error, however you choose to perceive it. Protection program on the Infinity, beautiful. That was beautiful. We did good plays. I won't have enough to zap it, and even if I did, I probably wouldn't. It's already forcing out a lot of elixir, so I'm pleased. Yeah. Good start. A few Spiegelman hits as well. We will force out arrows. Keep applying pressure. We just don't want him to be able to set up a fat push, especially with stuff behind it. So even though we know we're making a small loss, it's kind of worth it. We're just keeping momentum, control of the game. We're forcing him to play how we want him to. So that's kind of an important thing, right? Make your opponent play stuff that you want him to. Don't give him the opportunity to pick what he wants to do. Like here, either he has to defend that with one of his cards he wants to play on defense, oops, or or he chooses to just sack it and lose the tower. And this is fine. Yeah, for this sort of Love Mine deck, you can wait till all the stuff's on your tower, and then you can just let it take your tower and get a fine counter push. I'm just gonna go with Tombstone plus Skelly King. Okay, no Tombstone. So we're gonna get a lot of damage, and yeah, the Inferno's dead, so we're in a beautiful spot. I'll set up this first Inferno at the bottom left, because that way it's defending the left side, and then I actually want to attack on the right side and get a secondary Inferno so I can take out the stuff in the middle by the time I finish my offense. Yeah. Because he doesn't have anything, right? Okay, uses Miner. Getting Miner chip, secondary Inferno also. He might go for another Lava. No, okay, he does now. So we're going to set up. Just need a bit more Miner chip and then we're good. And yeah, once you set up a scope at the back, they'll play their building. By the time they're done with that, you have a secondary scope if you've cycled stuff in defense. So he has to go for arrows, so we'll go for beautiful. Yeah, this one. Nice. That's also a nice trick. Scope at the back and single, you only have one. Sure. But by the time you're getting the double or triple, you'll be able to scope at the back. And then by the time they play their building or their response, or it's just go to their tower, you should have a second. So that's always very nice. Okay, so we just want to get in front of a bridge, hoping it doesn't have zappies. Hoping it's one of these toggle drill decks, because then he has no reset. Even if he did, we could still defend with Gob Gang in the middle, and then just MK on the zappies. Yeah. I wasn't really thinking about zapping, so I didn't. Bit of chip, whatever, 40 damage, a bit less. Goes for log, yeah. And then we can just do this, because for Fire Spirit we have bats for his hog. Or just let the queen take it. Ice Spirit, okay. So he does have the reset, but he probably will miss some of the bats at some point, so it's fine. Okay, he can queen ability, we take tower. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean, I could have defended, but he can't defend this. So I didn't really need to defend. That was actually a good Ice Spirit, but I still believe he can't defend. Yeah. Yeah, so this sort of deck, if you just MK Infinity, especially when they don't have queen, you win. And the same thing. Scobo in the middle, just before it pops, go for Spear Goblins. and it's got a tank, and especially when that tower tanks the spear goblins, it takes the 2 hits. So you're getting 2 hits worth of time where all 7 or 8 skellies are just clapping the tower. Yeah, I mean, he thinks I'm going to defend, and if it was actually a good player, maybe I would. But I don't need to. I don't need to in this matchup. Maybe this video title should be, I played a GC without defending. Because that's kind of accurate. Yeah, I could predict he'd use the Ice Spirit. And then he uses Log. And then nothing, he can Earthquake if he wants, but it won't do anything. Delightful. Uses Ice Spirit, nothing for bats. Uses Log. Then we go for Skeleton Barrel, yeah. Out cycle after out cycle. And he's just bad, to be honest, but nice either way. Easy games. Yeah, it might have to be I played a GC without defending. And we're 11-0. I didn't actually realise. I thought we were 9 or 10, but the last one, then I'll see you again for probably another GC. Or I don't know what I'll do. So maybe next video will be on my main account. Depends how busy I am over the coming soonness. Okay, so it's no Ice Spirit, probably got NATO. Just out for minor bats. Okay, Queen, nice. Good amount of chip damage. In fact, a lot of damage. And I don't want to leak, so I'll just MK here because I want to set up an MK NFT, but I didn't want to waste the elixir. So that is precisely what we did. We'll do this to try and predict skellies or force out a log. And honestly, if that gets down, yeah, I could zap, but yeah, since he's skellies as well, it would have been useless. And now you're defending Queen with the Scobo. Okay, so hopefully we're waiting for the bats to die. And that didn't push it back, but that's okay. That is okay. Maybe now we just chill a bit. We just chill a bit. Okay, you know, I did defend a bit, so maybe the title's kind of cheating. But it wasn't really defending, you know? Wasn't really. Especially when you're playing with Prince. Like 90% of the time you defend. It's actually just so you get an offense with the Prince somewhere. Okay, so it's gonna go Knight. What's that when we... Okay, that's fine. Good mana chip, actually. And I think we'll just set this up at the back to cycle. He'll have to respond, we'll just go with bats, so he can't just NATO. Okay, goes for mana poison. And we're going to get a nice push. We actually use his bomb tower, so that works out really well. And so I think we're just going to do this. He might try and poison, and he might not have enough for Knight yet. Okay, nice, we bought that. Fun at bridge, because he's going to try and get a queen down. Hopefully we stop the ability. Almost. Let's see, what do we do now? MK, I know he probably doesn't have minor in hand. I think it's a decent predict either way. And I don't even know if that's going to go to the thing. Let's see, he's gonna skellies. Okay, surely right? Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. all under control. Well, I guess we got a thumbnail. I mean, that's how to win a GC with MKBait. We're not really playing properly, but you also don't need to. You don't need to play well to win. As shown by all of those games, I don't think I played well once. Not a single time. And, nice stuff on this account I will never use again. Well, there you go. That is the deck. Hopefully you've seen it. Have a sublime day. And, yeah, next video.